Computer-generated movies are really mainstream today, but it took Ed and his colleagues nearly 20 years to create the first full-length CG movie. In the 20 years hence, they've produced 14 movies, and I was recently at Pixar, and I'm here to tell you that number 15 is sure to be a winner. When many of us think about innovation, though, we think about an Einstein having an aha moment.
How about a moderate amount of stress? Who's experienced a lot of stress? Yeah, me too. But that is not my confession. My confession is this: I am a health psychologist, and my mission is to help people be happier and healthier. But I fear that something I've been teaching for the last 10 years is doing more harm than good, and it has to do with stress. For years, I've been telling people stress makes you sick. It increases the risk of everything from the common cold to cardiovascular disease.
He got back a few months later and just said, "How about Scrooge?" And I didn't quite know if I should be insulted or actually flattered, but either way.
How about if you do something amazing? Do you really deserve all the credit? You may be watching this thinking, what ridiculous questions. Of course I have control over my actions. How else could I be watching YouTube in my underwear?
But how about jumping in with a group ride or even a race? Loads of events going on at different times all around the world and for all ability levels as well. So
instead, how about a less highbrow bit of poetry like a limerick? Not that Shakespeare was originally just highbrow, but that's a whole separate issue. Limericks. There once was a man from
Mr. Big that day. 5 minutes after the call, the pilot descended the balloon for landing. He crossed Somerset Road, approaching the landing site on the western side of it, but then
20 people visiting a table. How about 2 million being able to see FDA's staff in action? So I reached out to my colleagues and made it a team effort. Jed, one of our public health service officers, was a lead at the.
How about this? I wrote this. We'll do it.
Okay.
She's an entertainer, but she's no fun. She's an entertainer, but she's no fun. Entertainer, but she's no fun. No.
How about number 4 question? Will you let Christ give you a new identity?
How about light? We mentioned that plant cells have chloroplasts to capture light energy. To do photosynthesis,
and say, how about all your economic policy being set by Canada? Or go to Australia and say, would you
jump the shark? How about a lot of apparel companies jump the shark? How about
taste very healthy? How about something that tastes decidedly unhealthy? And for me, that's a BLT. I've got 4 slices of low-fat turkey bacon here, which I'm.
But how about mental health care? I know I was trained in CPR in my 7th grade health class. What if I was trained in 7th grade